welcome to the Students in Free Enterprise SIFE Business Journal. My name is Christina TERRY. I'm your host for today's program, titled Hunger. I am a student at the University of Findlay College of Business, majoring in economics and business management. I'm a member of the University of Findlay Students in Free Enterprise team and project leader of the Let's Can Hunger Challenge. Additionally, I am the co-project leader on our SIFE Business Journal series. We know that the past few years have been challenging. The U.S. economy has suffered through what many analysts refer to as the Great Recession. Even though the economy has improved and we are currently experiencing economic growth, unemployment remains elevated. Unemployment in the U.S. is at 9.6%, while the state of Ohio is experiencing a 9.7% unemployment rate. Here in Hancock County, the unemployment rate was 8.3% for September and averaged 9.5% for the contiguous county area. Understandably, this suboptimal economy growth and elevated unemployment has created challenges for many individuals and organizations across the country and in our community. The purpose of this edition of SIFE Business Journal is, one, to learn about hunger and increase the awareness of hunger in our community. Secondly, we want to learn how to most successfully work with the hunger relief organizations in our community to achieve urgent hunger relief. Third, we want to learn how to help our community and the cycle of hunger by the empowering individuals in need to successfully manage and eliminate their hunger-related problems. On our hunger program today are local experts to help us learn and understand our current hunger situations and how to best manage this hunger problem with the resources available. Currently, our guests today with me are Crystal White's Campus Compact Coordinator,
and Marti
Price with Chopin Hall. Marti helps us understand the magnitude of hunger in the Hancock County area and the surrounding community. How urgent is the need for hunger relief in our community?
Well, at Chopin Hall, we hand out a 3 or 4 day supply of food to people that come in that meet our criteria, which is they have to be a resident of Hancock County and their income has to be at 200% below poverty level. We have about 2,400 clients on our list, so there is an incredible need in Hancock County for food.
Yeah. Marti, please share with our listeners about Chopin Hall, its programs, the missions, and the limits of outreach.
Well, as I mentioned, we have over 2,000 clients from Hancock County, and that comes out to approximately 74 families that come in every day that we're open for food. And so the need is incredible, and they can only come in one time a month for food. And so we have between 700 and 800 households that come in each month to get food. In addition to that, we hand out clothing, kitchen items, other basic necessities.
What are the main food items that you're handing out to people?
Well, for example, a family of 4 would receive 8 cans of fruit, 8 cans of vegetables, 4 cans of soup, a jar of peanut butter, a jar of jelly, pasta along with pasta sauce, a dozen eggs, a couple pounds of frozen meat, as well as bread items and cereal. We're having a problem right now because we get most of our food from the West Ohio Food Bank in Lima when we do have to purchase things that aren't donated to us. And their list, our grocery shopping list from the West Ohio Food Bank is diminishing. It used to be 4 or 5 pages long, and now it's 2 or 3. So we don't always have soup to hand out. We don't always have cereal. Sometimes we have to resort to Pop-Tarts. It's just, so it's getting harder and harder for us to supply what we need to people. So donations coming in are more and more imperative all the time for us.
Yeah. Oh, what type of agencies in the Findlay area are providing long-term programs to teach the people that are coming into the Chopin Hall or other organizations how to really kind of help themselves in the future rather than just relying on these programs?
Sure. Crystal, do you want to take that?
Sure. I know there's a couple different agencies that are really trying to educate people about budgeting, life skills classes, so they can, again, as you said, maybe try to beat the cycle of poverty. So Hancock Christian Clearinghouse provides emergency monetary assistance to people in need, and then they also have the people go to budgeting classes through the OSU Extension Office. Also, City Mission and Bridges Out of Poverty have actual program classes where clients are involved for, I think, at least 6 weeks, up to a couple months at least, trying again to unpack their lives, get some job skills maybe, develop resumes, and see again how they can just break the cycle of poverty. So there's a couple different agencies that are working long term. And then Chopin Hall does a great job with the short-term relief that is so necessary for people in our community. And actually the University of Findlay also has done some mobile food pantries, which is another great program through Chopin Hall. And last weekend, UF sponsored one and was able to feed 284 families, which has a lot more people in those families, just in one morning. So it is quite a feat for Chopin Hall to provide all of these different services for Findlay. And University of Findlay really benefits just by having the experience of having our students directly interact with Chopin Hall, with their volunteers, and with their clients. So it's a great partnership, I think.
Absolutely.
Marti, what's the best way for community members or for students to get involved and really support Chopin Hall? Would that be through donations of food or money or coming and volunteering? All of the above?
All of the above. All of the above. We certainly appreciate any donations of food. We do purchase, as I mentioned, our food from the West Ohio Food Bank in Lima. Our cost is 10 to 18 cents a pound. So $1 can buy a lot more from the West Ohio Food Bank than it can at a local grocery store. But not to discourage anybody, food donations are fabulous also. As I said, we can't always get things from the food bank. We provide clothing. Our facility looks like a store. We have a lot of volunteers in there who used to work in department stores, and so they have it set up like a retail store. And frankly, it's the only place that some people come to shop, although everything's free there. So, and the turnover with 73 people or families coming in a day, we always need the clothing and the shoes, and we really accept anything except large furniture and electronics. Linens are always in demand. Blankets right now are a big item, as well as kitchen items.
All right.
So.
And where are you guys located then?
We are located in the Family Center, which is at 1800 North Blanchard Street. And if people have donations to make, they can pull around to the back of the building, and our door says Chopin Hall on it, and we always have volunteers there who will help unload cars. And I might mention that we do have 114 volunteers who are retirement age or above. And so we love having college kids, anyone a little younger. We need some strength, some brute force every now and then to help carry boxes and unload and load. And so the donation of time is greatly appreciated also.
Now, have you been involved with the Helping Hands Across America collections, or does Chopin Hall benefits from that, correct?
Absolutely. This will be I've been at this position for 2 years, so this will be my third year of participating with Crystal and with the Helping Hands Across America. And it's incredible. I mean, 17,000 pounds of food, I think it was last year, and the goal 20,000 pounds this year. And that feeds a lot of people. And with the numbers we have coming in, it goes out quickly, but it is an incredible opportunity for the university to get involved in what we're doing, and for us to benefit from the university's endeavors. Absolutely.
I know with the Helping Hands, they only receive non-perishable food items. If someone is going to come and donate directly to Chopin Hall, what items, specifically food, are you able to accept?
It's actually easier to have the non-perishable items because, of course, meat and cheeses and all, we have to make sure that they've remained frozen in order to hand them out. That's a little difficult. Cereal and soup right now, we just can't get enough of. But also and fruits, canned fruits, we haven't had those for a while either. And also another thing that we do is in the summer and in the fall, a lot of gardeners will bring in their extra produce, and that's a fabulous opportunity for them to share with people. And what's better than having a fresh apple out of the orchard, or an orange, or an apple, or tomatoes and other vegetables? So that's something we're trying to get out to the folks in Hancock County also, that we do take fresh produce.
All right, great. Thank you so much, Marti, for being with us. We appreciate it. We'll be right back with Crystal Weitz and David Harr.
I'm a single mother of 2 kids. I work a lot. I come home tired. We do miss a lot. He dropped off for a whole month. Sometimes I would talk to him and he wouldn't even turn around and look at me. I just get frustrated because in any way that I talk to him, it just doesn't go through his head. I didn't give up because there's always hope that they'll snap out of it.
Give your teen the boost they need to graduate. Call 1-877-4A-KID or join us at boostup.org for tips and advice.
Welcome back. I'm here with Dave Harr and Crystal Weitz, and we're about to speak with David. David, I understand you have been leading a canned food drive for several years and now have set some pretty amazing records. Can you tell us about your canned food drive? What records all have you set?
Well, we've been doing Helping Hands Across America. It's been part of our program since 2006. Each year we've collected more and more pounds of canned goods over the previous years. In the last couple of years we've done a remarkable job where we collected 3rd in the nation 2 years ago, and most pound goods collected at one location. Last year we ended up being 1st in the nation collecting canned goods. We collected almost 17,825 pounds worth of canned goods last year,
Wow,
which is really remarkable. To date, since 2006, we collected over 30,000 pounds worth of canned goods. And all of our canned goods we've collected have gone to Chopin Hall here in Findlay to help those who are in need within the Findlay-Hancock County area.
All right. This year we'll be Helping Hands Food Drive takes place. Where and when does that take place?
Well, this year it's going to be on November 10th. And one of the goals we set up this year, of course, is to beat last year's goals of the 17,825 pounds. And we're going to collect it from 7:30 in the morning until 7:30 at night. Our collection locations anywhere on the University of Findlay campus. Basically, at the Henderson Dining Hall is our main point of contact where we're going to be, as we're going to count and tabulate everything there. We're also going to be collecting it in our snack bar, the Cave, Cafe a la Carte, and we're also going to have a drive-up area outside the Union for those in the community who will bring donations in. We have a lot of people go to help out and to get this be such a successful event. We have several student organizations that has volunteered to help us out to help coordinate different areas. We have Habitat Humanity. The UF chapter is doing the food drive on campus for student organizations to get them excited to bring canned goods in. We have a competition back and forth for that. We also have SIFE is helping us out with it, where they're helping coordinate the businesses within a town to get them to get the knowledge out about the Helping Hands. We also have UFO, thank you.
UFO SEA, the Student Education Club.
They're coordinating the stuff that's on the schools. So we're having Findlay City Schools helping out, as well as Liberty Benton Schools. They're on food drives there as well. And we have one other organization. Rotaract, and Rotaract is doing the churches and community services and stuff like that, coordinating them to get the knowledge out to do food drive for that.
So what ends up being your biggest contributor? Community members or the university groups?
It's almost mixed across the board from there. I think on campus wise, we have it's a good buzz that day. Everybody knows about we're trying to break our records and trying to collect and know that it's all going towards a good cause and help those who are in need within the community. So student organizations are always up there as being their number one collecting areas. When the schools participated a couple years ago, we had over 2,000 pounds from just the schools itself. So I'm looking very forward to everything.
It's really cool that you have all the university students involved too, because I know sometimes as a university student you get so focused on school or having a good time that you're not so much thinking about giving back. So that's great that you guys are able to get them all involved. What is the best way for the community members to participate? Are they able to volunteer on that day to help collect, or is it just better for them to bring it in and leave it up to you guys?
They're more welcome to collect. We have several businesses that will collect that day and bring it in later on that day and leave it for us. We had people from Fostoria who brought things in as well as from Bluffton, and of course everybody from the Findlay area has helped out. The drive-up is a great place to pull up and just unload there, so you don't have to worry about carrying it in or anything like that and stuff. We do like to know who's all donated so we can give credit from the community to student organizations, faculty, staff, and stuff like that. But any which way they'd like to help out, they can even give us a call on the phone if they want. We are selling canned goods that day. Great Scots has helped us out and has donated canned goods at a reasonable cost, like 50 cents a can, that we'll be selling at the doors or anywhere on campus that you have dollars like to buy canned goods. You can buy them from us, and we'll just put that all in with it.
Oh, all right, great. What is accepted as non-perishable food?
We are to count towards the record type scenario. Anything that's not dented in the way of cans, anything that's not expired, will be all accepted to count towards the record.
Now, is it strictly cans, or can you bring in like box pastas or any items like that?
Any of those items are fine as long as it's non-perishable.
Okay.
The flour and the sugars and stuff like that are great to have as well. One of the things we want to make sure is that they're not tearing, breaking, and falling apart. So we want to make sure we keep it in good
Yeah,
condition.
don't want to mess all over the place.
Yes.
Yeah.
Crystal, you're the Campus Compact Coordinator. Please tell our viewers what all that involves.
Okay, Campus Compact is the center on campus that links the campus to the community. And so in doing so, we really try to get students actively involved with service. And so Helping Hands Across America is one great way that students can do indirect service by donating so much food to help our community on one day, on Wednesday, November 10th. They'll be able just to do this indirect service to the community. And actually the food will be in the hands of people that need it in about 2 to 3 days. So it's an amazing turnaround. You're automatically helping people.
Yeah, what other projects do you guys do on campus or in the community?
We have a lot of other things related to hunger. So one thing you can do is directly feed people through meals. Every Sunday in Findlay there's a free community dinner at different churches. And so we have students go to volunteer at those so they can just participate in actually feeding people and giving them the basic need that they need of hunger. In Findlay City Schools right now, there's 41% of children on free and reduced lunches, which is a huge number. So the Findlay community really does need our help. So just serving meals, donating meals, there's a lot of different ways that students can be involved with service. And if they want, they can talk to Campus Compact about other opportunities.
All right, great. Crystal, you have helped David with this Helping Hands food drive for years. What is the most rewarding part of this project for you?
For me personally, I think it's just seeing all the students get so excited about doing the service. I love the competition aspect because it really gets the student organizations involved, and I've been really blessed to be a part of it every year with Dave because I think it's a great partnership, and I think students, once they know there's a need, they really step up to the plate and get involved, and for me it's inspiring in that way.
How many years has Campus Compact been involved with the food drive?
I'm involved through Habitat for Humanity as their advisor. So I've been involved with Habitat and with SODEXO since it started.
All right.
Yeah.
How can university students, faculty, and staff participate to the fullest in the Helping Hands and other service projects?
I think one big thing is to get educated about what the needs are in the community and then find some way that you're passionate about service and just get involved. So if you're really passionate about hunger, there's lots of different things, including Helping Hands Across America, where you can directly get involved in helping people. But if you're passionate about children or elderly people, there's always something that we can do to get you tied into the community and really make a difference. The University of Findlay has such a strong reputation with the community, and I think it's because the students really care about the community and they really want to be a citizen while they're here of the local community, and service is a really great way to do that.
Marty, David, and Crystal, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for sharing with us today and helping to educate our viewers on hunger-related issues today on the SIFE Business Journal. It is very kind and gracious of you to share your knowledge and expertise with our viewers. They appreciate it, our university community appreciates it, and our SIFE team appreciates it. Thank you. We hope that all of us now better understand the incidence of hunger in our community. Hopefully, we now know how we can help relieve urgent hunger relief by participating in the Helping Hands and Campbell's Canned Hunger Challenge food drive for Chopin Hall. November 10th, all day long, is the day you can help our community, help our local service organizations like Chopin Hall, put an end to urgent hunger, and work toward ending the cycle of hunger. Participating in this service to your community will make you feel better about yourself and your community. Join in and help out our community, won't you? Thank you to each of you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this edition of the SIFE Business Journal, where we discussed several issues as they related to hunger. If you are interested in learning more about or becoming a part of the University of Findlay College of Business SIFE program, please contact me, Christina TERRY, at terryc@findlay.edu. Thank you for watching. This concludes our SIFE Business Journal program on hunger. Goodbye.